Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another one of Black Iron's battles. Today we've got a Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires 1 versus 1 live quick battle for. And I know I haven't been around in a while, guys, but it was my birthday on the 21st, and I had a couple days off, so we were out on vacation. And I know Thanksgiving's coming up here, but I wanted to get a couple of games in for you guys, so I thought we'd do some live battle fun. So it looks like my opponent is going to pick the Lizardmen. So against the Lizardmen, let's go ahead and let's try something a little bit different. Go ahead and let's take the Beastmen. Let's see how that. Let's see how, I know this is always a pretty hard matchup. So see how this one. All right. So as our Lord of course, the most competitive is always going to be Morghur, the Shadow Gave. And we will take Spirit Essence of Chaos. We will keep Foe Seeker, and let's drop or Call of Violence. We will also get Stab of Corruption. Alright, and that should know some spawn for it. Besides that, let's see. We'll take the Lord of Beasts again with that Brave Shaman. And let's go ahead and keep Wild Heart and the Flock of Doom. And let's get the Transformation of Kadon. That's actually been working pretty well for me. We'll be able to summon those Manticores. See if he has any Skink Chieftains or anything like that up on those Pterodons. We'll go ahead and some bad boys to try to fight them off. Alright. What are we going to use to deal with all of? So we'll have a couple of Bestigor Herd. We'll get a couple of Gorherd with shields. Let's get some Ungor Spearmen with shields to mix in there. Get some regular Ungor Spearmen for the outside flanks. Go ahead and let's get. So these guys. Let's see. The Centigors with great weapons. They might be okay. Kind of thinking we'll get a couple of groups of throwing axes. 2 groups of throwing axes, 2 groups of chaos war, poison, and that'll leave us with 5 left for 1 raiders. Maybe let's drop these extra Ungor Spearmen. We'll give us 600. That'll give us 1500. And we'll use these Minotaurs with great weapons. Alright, let's see how that goes. You guys should be able. Maybe we'll see if those Minotaurs. Maybe we can use them to take out some dragons. Maybe we can use them as our big dragon hunters. So we'll find out. Go ahead and start this up. So as I was saying, guys, yeah, it's kind of been my birthday. I've been out, out and about having fun. I don't know even if I'm gonna be selling my birthday too much longer. I'm getting pretty old now. I turned 33 this year, so it's a lot older than a lot of you guys. So that's why I don't always get as much time to play games as I'd like. I'm always remodeling and doing different things with the family, but when I do get a chance to get on here and play and show you guys some really fun, exciting games, I really try to do my best to get on, and I really do have a fun time playing for you guys. And if you guys do have any fun requests or anything like that, different armies you want to see, or competitive builds, or anything you see any of the other YouTubers try that you want to see me try to bring to the table, just let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Send me a mail at blackironbattles@gmail.com. Just keep in touch, guys. So hopefully, let's see. Hopefully our opponent's ready here. He did let that whole time go out, but that was good because it gave me a chance to get my intro in there. I did want to apologize for it having been so long, so I was good I got a chance to mention that. And we're up nice and close here, so we're gonna get ready. We're gonna get in there. We're gonna try to surprise him and see if we can't in there and just surround him and just take him down quick. All right, so we've got our Bestigor. Their armor piercing should be able to get through those doors. Our front line will be able to cut through the skinks, I think, pretty well. We'll be able to get these throwing axes and hopefully have them toss their throwing axes any big units. We'll kind of use those chaos poison warhounds, kind of screen them just in case of any anything large coming at them. We'll kind of screen them with those chaos poison warhounds and get a few more axe tosses in. Go ahead and get Morghur right here in the middle. And then we'll keep our Minotaurs of Great Weapons right there in the back. And we'll keep our Bratium with the Lord Beast there too. We'll go ahead and lock them up. Let's go ahead and lock everyone up here. Lock, lock, lock. And we don't have any ranged units this time besides these throwing axes. So that'll be a little bit of a change. I almost always bring Ungor Raiders. So, alright. So let's go ahead and we'll just start getting charged. He's got Feral Stegadon, Kroq Gar on top of Grimlock. He's got that Saurus Scar Veteran. He's got a Feral Bastiladon. Oh, this is gonna be a weird one. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. Let's get these two guys. Go ahead and bring let's separate him on his own. Go ahead and unlock them, and we're gonna go ahead and have them start attacking that Skink Priest. That was right off the bat. They're gonna get a few shots to see if they hit, and I'm gonna kind of try to move in on this guy too, because Alright, oh man, he's getting knocked. Oh, there we go. Let's get the Minotaurs in here. We want them on top. We want all these anti-large units to kind of get on these large units here. Now Morghur is actually going to be a pretty good guy to have getting hit, because he's got a pretty good amount of armor, and I'm not too worried. We've also got these throwing axes over here, so let's go ahead and have them get in there. Let's go ahead and just charge in here into the back of these Saurus warriors. Get in the Saurus spears, and we'll get in these Saurus warriors here. We just want to do some good damage. Alright, so we've almost got the amount to do this transformation of Kadon. I think we have one more. We're going to go ahead and summon it right here. So if we can do as much damage as... Alright, over here on the left, we are fighting these Saurus warriors. Let's just go ahead and keep fighting. We're going to get in here. We've got some Gorherd with shields. Get in the back there. We'll go ahead and get our Bestigor herd on there. Alright, and now, okay, look at that. Alright, so I've got a Feral Manicore. I'm going to get him on here in the Skink Priest, and this is going to take that Skink Priest out immediately. Go ahead and we're going to pull these Centigors with throwing axes off. We'll go ahead and charge in here. Let's get whatever shots we can at this point. We got Morghur. Let's go ahead and use the Stab of Ruinous Corruption. We'll use it right in the back here. We're going to pretty much take all that infantry right off the field. That's the big goal here. If we can clear off his infantry, we'll be okay, I think. Alright. Go ahead and use him to charge in. We'll go ahead and let's get a big... Oh, I think I missed. I could have got a little bit more over here. But we're going to get going. Alright. Now we got our Feral Manicores back. And oh man, we've got a ton of guys who have ratted off. So we're going to get them all back in the battle. Let's have them start shooting at Kroq Gar. We'll have actually both of our throwing axes start coming in at Kroq Gar here. And we're gonna be okay. We're doing alright. We're not doing too bad. It looks like we're pretty much almost cut through these Saurus warriors. The Chaos Spawn have gotten in some good damage. These Gorherd with shields are doing okay. Feral Manicore's in there, and actually, oh man, only I could pull him back out. But we do have another group of Chaos Spawn over here, and so we're gonna go ahead and get them on Kroq Gar. Go ahead and we'll get another. There we go. Boom! Look at that. All right, we're doing some damage. We're doing okay, and let's go ahead and catch this Skink Priest. And it looks like he does have cold-blooded on him. So when we catch him, we'll do tons of damage. Look at his health drop. It'll drop super quick because when you have cold-blooded on, it actually removes quite a lot of your defense. All right, so we've got both of these groups of throwing axes tossing in here at Kroq Gar. We're going to go ahead and just keep moving back and keep kind of dodging around and doing whatever we can. And we really want to take out that Skink Priest. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to try to take out this Saurus Scar Veteran. The Skink Priest goes down. We're still fighting here. We're still going to get in. It looks like we've lost another Feral Stegadon is broken. And let's go ahead and get right on top of Kroq Gar here as soon as we can. Let's go ahead and let's bring in everyone we've got in the back here. And we're just going to keep fighting. Alright, keep fighting. Keep bringing units back into the middle. If there's anything else, there's some units way in the back there. You see that? And we're going to go ahead and bring these guys in. And let's go ahead and just keep fighting. We're going to go ahead and get everything we can on Kroq Gar. I'm getting 1, 2, 3. We're going to get right on top. Go ahead and send one group out here to kill this Feral Stegadon. And we're just going to keep it rolling. I mean, if we can do some damage, we will. We get everything we can back on top of this Feral Bastiladon. When you see here, we are getting some shots in. Looks like he's got Swiftness of Ixalan, so he is going to be sped up a bit. But you know, it's not over. It's not over. It's not over. We've got a little bit of balance of power. Okay, we're doing all right. We've got skirmish mode attacked, so all right. what's in the back here? We've only got a few units remaining, but we still do have a ton left. It's just a lot of our units are kind of being routed all over the place. And so the thing we're going to want to do is kind of start getting everyone back into place. And we'll go ahead and let's just use charge. And we're going to charge our units back in. There we go. Our Centigors have a pretty good charge. They should be able to get in there and do some good damage to those Saurus warriors. We get everything else to charge in here as well. Just get all of our units in here. Get them attacking. Let's go ahead and... Alright, let's go ahead and take this skirmish mode off of them so that they'll listen. We're going to go ahead and pull them right through. And we're going to go ahead and see what else we got. I mean, we got some units over here. We got some units over here. Let's bring them back in. And is there anything left? Everything's kind of routing off. And this is such a close battle. So we're going to go ahead and have to pull back through here. And it looks like we are losing, but I'm going to summon another Manticore. So... when I summon this Manticore, that should help just enough. Hopefully that'll, hopefully this will turn the tide. We do have it's a big damage dealer right here at the end. We have lost, quite a bit, but if we can do it, we're gonna go ahead and do whatever we can do to take out Kroq Gar at this point. He is our big problem. So we have kind of our Hail Mary in place here. We're gonna do whatever we can do to kind of kill Kroq Gar. Kind of get some shots in on these guys here, kind of just have everyone charge in. We do have our heroes back, so we'll go ahead and kind of get everyone to group up right over here, and we can get them all to group up together if at all possible. That'd be pretty great. I know we've got some guys over here. Go ahead and just keep fighting for as long as we can. We'll go ahead and try to get those Saurus spears out of the way. Go ahead and move these guys up. Alright, our Feral Manticore's fighting it out, duking it out over here. He's doing okay, even though we have lost our ability to control him a while ago. We're still going to be alright. And we still do have some units over here. So let's see if we can get these going. Let's see if we got our units kind of all together now. Maybe we can get some shots on these Saurus spears. And that rampage mechanic is just brutal, man. It is, it can do some real damage. It is nothing to mess around with. We can use the last of this Bestigor herd to kind of kill those Saurus spears and get them off the field. I mean, if he just has Kroq Gar left, we maybe be able to kind of group up and pull it out. It looks like we broke his spear infantry, but he completely cleared off those Bestigors. So we're going to clear off these Saurus spears. We're going to go ahead and turn melee mode off on these Centigors. We're going to see if we can't get toss a few shots, and we're going to bring this group of Bestigor herd over here towards the end. So this is just such a close battle. I'm really having a good time. And these throwing actions have actually turned out to do pretty well. So if we can, let's get our whole unit blob over here. We're going to kind of group up with this group of Bestigor herd over here. And as soon as we can, we're gonna charge in. Let's get on Kroq Gar. If he wants to fight, we're gonna fight him all at once. We're gonna put let's put Flock of Doom on top of him just to see if every little bit counts. We're gonna go ahead and charge in there with those Centigors. We're gonna charge in here with this Bestigor herd. He's down to 600 health. We're gonna get in there. I think he's got negative 21 leadership. He has been broken. We are down to 1 unit. I have just my leader at this point. If I can just chase him off the field, that would, I think that pulls out the victory. I'm not 100% sure. He's got 500 health left. That is actually probably enough to kill my Bray Shaman. So my Bray Shaman has 600 health remaining, and I'm actually not fast enough to keep up with Kroq Gar over here. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get all my units kind of back into place here. And if at all possible, we're going to try to just keep chasing down Kroq Gar. I mean, I don't really see any other units he has remaining. My units just have such weak leadership that, you know, we're going to have to group up here just to I think keep him routing off the field. I mean, he is wavering. Kroq Gar actually, let's see, we'll go ahead and get a few throws in. If I had Flock of Doom, I would use it. At this point, oh man, he is broken again. Oh, and that is it. I think that is it. That is the end of the battle. I've pulled it out. Kroq Gar could not pull it together to face my last few Bestigors. Oh man, that was great. Let's check out that post-battle replay. Oh man, this was close. He deployed 456 to mine 974, and you can see he had a ton of dinos. So he had two Feral Bastiodons, he had a Feral Stegodon, he had the Skink Priest up there on the Pterodon, he had a Saurus Scar Veteran, and he had up on a Carnosaur, and he had the Kroq Gar up on Grimlock. Besides that, he did have all of those Saurus Spears, which were actually really, really strong. I mean, they were able to take out those Ungor Spearmen. They were able to fight the Gorherd. I mean, even the Bestigor herd went down pretty easily. I mean, you see here, we were able to cut down the Saurus here. The Bestigor were able to get in there. Even some of those Gorherd were kind of able to get in there and get some kills. Maybe against those Saurus Spears, who didn't have as high of you know, or didn't have. I'm not really sure what they were, why they were able to get so many kills. Maybe they were able just to wrap around, or they were able to stay alive longer. But the Bestigor were taken out pretty quickly. But luckily, they were able to cut down with their armor piercing. These Centigors with throwing axes were able to do pretty well, and the fact that we were able to summon that Manicore at the end was really helpful. I mean, the first one was actually able to take out his Skink Priest, and the second one you saw was able to get in there and really fight Kroq Gar at the end when I really needed it. Kind of swing the tide. I mean, Morghur was able to summon two different groups of Chaos Spawn. They were able to get in there. I mean, I really wish they could show you the summoned units here at the bottom, maybe in a different grouping. That'd be really great, because I wish I could see how many kills I got with both of those groups of Chaos Spawn. I mean, they were really just fighting big guys. I mean, just like these Minotaurs. Look at that. They must have done a lot of damage, because they only had 5 kills and they gained a Chevron. Same as the groups of Bestigors. We just don't know what kind of action they saw, but these Minotaurs, they definitely died fighting. Over for my opponent, 124 kills. You guys saw how hard it was to kill Kroq Gar. Those throwing axes, I think if I would have had maybe one group of Centigors with great weapons, it helped a little bit. But, I mean, you know, maybe these Chaos Warhounds and maybe one group of Spears could have been traded. But, yeah, I mean, he was able to get a ton of kills with Kroq Gar. I really couldn't do a lot to stop him. All of his dinos all got a bunch of kills as well, but just not as many as you would hope. I found those feral dinosaurs to really be hard. Once you can't control them anymore, they're able to get kind of surrounded and picked off, and I think that's what happened here. And the Saurus Warriors, they really performed the best. I mean, 100 kills with this group, 77, 82. These guys were up there, and they were fighting the whole time and killing. Overall, it was a great game to my opponent, Redo. I want to thank you guys all so much for your patience in between games here. I know it's been a while, like I said. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this one. Please subscribe if this is your first time for more great online content. This is Black Iron, and this has been another one of Black Iron's Battles.